The Eight of Cups is leaving a situation. It's walking away. I mean, sometimes it's even kind of a sneaky energy, like leaving but nobody knows yet. But it's leaving something that is not just really like flip and easy to leave. There's a lot of there's emotion or history, something there. But it could be for somebody else, leaving something. Yeah, it's going to take a lot of strength, and I think there's love empowering it. It's empowered by a lot of emotion, a lot of love. So we will find out. We have a lot of return energy right now. Now, my disclaimer that never means we sit and wait for someone or ruminate. If we're ruminating, we got to get to the bottom of why, because there's a wound inside us that's holding us in that energy. Okay, because we always want to be bettering our lives. Even if we have disappointments, everybody does, we all do. Okay, somebody blocked. Oh, wow. Look at that. I cut the deck at the star. So the star is about hopes, healing. It's an 8. Wow, it's Aquarius energy. So we have two of swords and an ending. So we'll have to dive into that a little bit. Let's look at your energy. Okay, we're just going to keep letting them fly. You feel left out, or did feel left out in the cold. Being blocked. Somebody used blocking or ghosting as an energy, as a way to end something. I do not think that's okay. I don't like that at all. I think that leaves people in a unhealthy state, So I'm so sorry if that happened. It looks like it really took a toll. Really took a strong toll, and I'm so sorry. Well, we've got the Three of Wands. That's progress. It's looking to the future. It's making peace with the past and just kind of making peace with letting go of the past, making peace with the present, looking to the future. Progress. The star card was just at the bottom of the deck again. Okay, let's look at the person or situation on your mind. Wow, Queen of Swords. So the Queen of Swords is somebody who is very direct in her words or actions. But that sword is up. This is active. You're gonna either, Six of Wands is where, I'm not sure yet. I'm feeling like that could be you. Taking some sort of passionate new beginning. What's the recent past? I want a clear message of what you need to know. Six of Pentacles, generosity, you gave and gave. So, yeah, you gave. Here's what happened in this situation. This card won't leave me alone. Look at it. There it is again. And look at the 8 on my nail. It's kind of coming off. But 8s have been super strong. So we've got a lot of healing going on. I think you're going to be rewarded. The candle just started crackling. I think you're going to be rewarded for this, but it's something you overgave. So I think there's a lesson in that, and the lesson is, in your next, you've got something new coming, but I think you've got a strong lesson here of not to overgive and to give equally. Keep yourself busy with other things, obviously. There's a lot of healing. This is going to be the year, this next chapter is going to be all about healing and embracing the healing. Just extremely sweet and generous and loving. And the moon, a lot of emotion. Seven of Wands, holding your ground. This is knowing your value. The Seven of Wands speaks to us of, it's not combative, whereas it's not starting something, but it's also pretty much a stance of, I know my value, I know what I deserve. I'm going to protect what's mine. See how he's blocking the door? He's not, lunging forward, but he's not letting these wands through. You've got your energy here. I'm feeling getting Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aquarius. Okay, you're ending. You're done with something. You're ending something. Ooh, we're going to do a manifestation. You're manifesting forward motion. Yeah, okay, so you're healing from a heartbreak. But you probably already knew that, so why are we... What do y'all need to know here? You guys think of your questions so I can try and tap into it. And also subscribe if you're not subscribed, and tap the bell for all, because a lot of notifications aren't going out. It also, subscribing helps connect our energy, and I'm noticing like only 20% or so of my viewers, only like 20% are subscribed with notifications on. So, okay, the Magician, that's creating forward motion. You're letting this go. Yeah, and look how freeing it's going to be of you. Oh my gosh, just when I said freeing. Yeah, that's your message. You're manifesting forward motion. You're just done. Somebody was not nice and leaving. Oh, so painful. I feel like the worst thing about this was somebody that you gave and cared for deeply ended it without an explanation, and just as if you know, it's a cowardly energy on their part, okay? But, you know, the closure comes from us. We don't have to actually have closure or explanation from other people. That's just not somebody that you probably, they're just not on your level, so it's hard to understand. It's hard to grasp. It's hard to process. Why? Because we want people to handle things and be nice and good to other people like we are. And so it's a kind of a mental, F cluster, or cluster F, to not, what the main hang up here has been is you not understanding how this person could do that and not care about your feelings. And a lot of people are just fake nice. And there's that whole toxic positivity thing that you need to coin that word, but there's this toxic positivity where we pretend we're okay. We pretend and we suffocate and bury these parts of us and these feelings. We have to do that a lot. Little things. We have to let things go, let it roll off us. But when it's something that keeps coming back and keeps hurting us, there's a time and place where we have to deal with it, process those feelings, explore those feelings, get to the bottom of them to where we feel safe in that situation. And then that's when we can let it go, because those undealt with feelings that are suppressed, those exile parts of us, impermissible parts of us, they get stored. Those emotions get stored, and we get stuck. So we're going to be learning a lot about stuckness this year and how to not be stuck. But we're also going to learn a lot. I'm studying like crazy on this stuff, you guys. But we're going to learn why we have struggled so much with being stuck. And we're also going to learn that it's not your fault. We're going to make sense of it. We're going to learn how to process it and move past it. You're going to have a big blow up after this. This might be like the last disappointment that gets you to the place where you're learning and growing. Oh, heavy heart all of a sudden. Not all of a sudden, but since I've been doing this reading. So Magician, 8 of Wands. You are determined. You're manifesting. We may have time to pull a manifestation card. And a love message about it. You've got something new coming in. Look at that. Some new soulmate, some new connection. This is a reminder. Don't overgive. Give accordingly. Let it grow slowly. When you need to learn to recognize, and I do too, when we have an unhealthy attachment to someone, because we're trying to feed something inside ourselves that got stuck as a child, or got stuck in our needs weren't met. So we couldn't process that, or we suffocated it. So that's why it's such an ordeal. And I'm telling you guys, every day I'm spending time learning about how to do, because this channel has been so much about that, us being people getting stuck in heartbreak. And my whole purpose was to help give positive messages through this amazing wisdom of tarot and help people not be stuck. But as I'm growing and learning, I'm learning these techniques that are so powerful of how to not blame yourself and not beat yourself up, and how to take processes. But step one is you got to start recognizing things. Okay, so just start being aware. That is, once you start being aware of what's happening and why you feel that way, and you start recognizing patterns and stuff, it's kind of hard for the next steps to start to work. Like, it just gets the ball rolling. All right, but we'll be working on that together in the readings, and maybe even do separate videos on it. I'm not sure. I do know the direction of this channel is changing greatly. Still going to be on healing, but it's going to be better. Okay, so 4 of Wands, 9 of Pentacles, independence, not needing anybody. This is being your own cake. This is curious and youthful. How do I heal? Yeah. So that is something you guys are asking. Is that what you were asking? That when I said ask a question, see if I can tap into it. I think some of you were asking, how do I release or heal or get better? I know what I want to do. I know that. But how do I do it? So we're going to be working on that. And then we have, looks like you have a soulmate coming in. But I think falling in love with yourself and your ability is going to be a big focus this year. 2023 is going to be about healing. Remember the star card kept coming out, and maybe that's why my 8s are so prominent. So you guys watch for 8s, and every time you see an 8, maybe stop and recognize why you're feeling what you're feeling. When did you first feel that way? Start processing now. Let's see what you're manifesting. So then we have something good coming in. Looks like something with a strong foundation. But I think what I want you to work on in the beginning, for now, is being your own cake. So, my cake analogy, you are all the parts you need to be a good cake. You possess all those qualities, the flour, the oil, the sugar, all that. So you're your own cake by yourself, and then somebody else can come in, and they can be they can be the frosting. So cake with frosting. Cake without frosting is good. Cake with frosting might be better, but still good without, right? So that person literally just comes in and compliments. When I surrender my will to the care of spirit and the universe, I attune my energy with an ever-present streaming of well-being. True manifesting is about receiving what is of the highest good for all. The more I attune my energy with appreciation, the more the universe will deliver. There you go. So I want you guys, I'm getting a lot of this page energy. I want you guys to start working on saying nice things to yourself. Make sure you're countering the negative self-talk with positive. You do have love coming, but I think the major message here is that the whole be your own cake, Yep. And then let that other person, when they come in, you are stable, you're your own cake. So then you have the foundation laid that will help you not overgive, not try to, convince or have to show them how your value, because you